and welcome back to another vlog. And this one just happens to be when we fix the roof. Yeah, we've got all the stuff that we need. We found a place online called TFM and it was only just over an hour away. So I went there on Bertha, who the amazing Simon has managed to fix. And yeah, they had the roofing sheets for half the price. They also had some other amazing things which I was quite blown away by, because the horse feed is really cheap there. And they also do clothes and boots. Yeah, I'll put a link to there in the description below. We also got up super early this morning so that we could go to Wickes's and get the 2 clear panels that we needed, because they didn't have those in TFM. The roof needs 10 bitumen sheets, which are these, and they're like an undulation sheet, and 2 clear panels on each side, and that really lets the light in. I've herded the horses into our little grass paddock that I electric fenced off, and I would really like to open that up so they've got that all the time, but with them literally being in there for the last half an hour, they've already churned up quite a bit of it. So yeah, it's not really the sort of thing I can open up now this time of year. But at least we've got it for times like this, when we really need the horses to be kept away from the things that we're doing. And let's face it, if you watch our vlogs, you'll know that my horses are very, very inquisitive and really like to get involved with everything that we're doing. So they would definitely be trying to climb ladders and, well, just making a real nuisance of themselves. So we started off by drilling a couple of holes into an old container floorboard so that we could add a piece of rope and it would make it easier to be able to drag the board along. This was an absolutely amazing idea given to us by one of our subscribers, Wendy Davis, who said if we put down a large board, it would be safer because then the ladder wouldn't sink in the mud. Well, I have to say, this worked absolutely perfectly. So thank you so much, Wendy, for your amazing suggestion. You're holding that ladder well, Bruce?
Hello. Slowly. Oh, slowly.
Covering me in mud. We've got 2, that's all. Turn around.
Or should I say reverse?
Reverse, yeah. Can't reverse straight. The boys also had great fun tidying up the mats that the storm had literally blown across the yard. And then it was time to cut some of the undulation sheets into 50cm pieces so that we could do the top of the roof.
screws have to go through that.
So what they're using now is something called an eaves filler, and you have to use these when you're using the clear plastic roofing panels, purely because they are not as robust, hardcore. They're not even as thick as the Onduline sheets. So what happens is this fits underneath the corrugation, and then as you screw into them, it pushes down on the foam. It can actually prevent drafts, and well, it can stop creepy crawlies from coming into your sheds if you're using it on a shed. But obviously horses are not bothered by things like that. They don't care about creepy crawlies, and it's a stable that's always open, so there's always going to be a draft. Okay, I'll be the first one to admit that I really thought we were going to get this finished in one day. We'd done the other side over Easter, so we really knew what we were doing. But it suddenly got dark at like 3:45, so we had to drive home in the dark. So that brings us perfectly to day 2. And yeah, it's not as cold as it was yesterday. Our feet were absolutely burning. Oh, but we've got here at the crack of dawn again, and well, let's get on with it, shall we? So this is how far we got yesterday. So this whole side is done. It's all lovely and fresh, and we got to just over halfway. So today we've just got to do this section. Not too much. Is today an easier day, Simon?
No, because I'm aching after yesterday. You've got to push that out the blade, right? And you've got to keep it keep the front end up a little bit so it doesn't dig in and go into the wood.
Well done.
Right, that is level.
So there you have it. we've got a lovely new roof all fixed and the horses can come back in here. So I've opened up the door again. So that's the section that we did yesterday. And then today we've finished all of this section. And of course, it matches the other side that we did in the spring. So this is what it looks like now. And yeah, dramatic improvement. And the crazy thing is that if the storm hadn't blown the roof off, then it would still look like this. Which, as you can see, we did only replace the back over Easter. And yeah, at least now it's absolutely perfect and matching and looks amazing. Thank you so much to everyone who's watched this video and has followed us throughout this disaster. And wow, it's not a disaster now, is it? Because every cloud has a silver lining, and well, this roof clearly is our silver lining. So now we can focus more on the mud. We're going to sort that out next. And yeah, until the next vlog, bye-bye.